Here we have maybe about I don't know, late 60s, early 70s Longines Symphonette World Traveler solid state 15 transistor radio. It's got FM, AM, marine band, shortwave. Marine band is, of course, the top of the shortwave band. Alright, so quick backstory to this radio. Here in my local area of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, we have the largest antique mall in Western Canada. And a couple summers ago, they had a huge outdoor sale where they had a whole bunch of different sections for clothing, electronics, and all sorts of stuff. And I decided, why not stop by it and see what they have out. And I found this in the electronics section. I found this old Longines Symphonette World Traveler solid state radio, and I thought, well, that's pretty cool. And of course, I'm into shortwave. I'm into mostly vintage shortwave radios, and I'm more so into vintage retro shortwave radios than AM FM, just because they're a little harder to come across. AM FM radios, you know, they're just pretty basic, and so I've been in the shortwave hobby now for, I don't know, almost a decade, so 7 years. Start with the FM radio. Not that there's a lot I can play on FM because a lot of it is copyright.
Your Wi-Fi signal isn't that strong out there, so stay home and ask your smart speaker to play 104
Country. Kissin' Country 103.9. You've gone too far this stage.
पर सरकार ਵੱਲੋਂ ਸ਼ਰੇਆਮ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ
You worked all over Africa. Can you give me a sense, like a survey sense, of
really helped, which is this: with your Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, everything, go to the setting that says log you out when you close the app.
Oh, that is not so easy to just click.
It's not, you can't just click it, you have to actually go and log back.
C'est aussi un genre musical qui est souvent critiqué pour être sexiste, misogyne. Ça a une attitude, mais pour vraiment changer les choses, il faudrait que les
Or just stick there, because you can't get copyrighted with that, right? Okay, let's do medium wave. Oh, it's tone. Volume.
she's with the Calgary Bureau of the Globe and Mail. I just want to pick her brain for just a few minutes. And by the way, I'll go back to the phones at 877-39.
Of course, it does have a little light here too, so if you're in the dark tuning, you can press that button and the little bulb inside turns on.
To COVID-19, 1-877-399-9890.
Plenty of backlashes, close to 1,000 employees tested.
Because that means I have to try to eat again. I don't want to give them that because that means
And so you're seeing now, for example, mass increases in malaria, quite apart from Ebola, because people can't get treatment. Many of the hospitals and clinics are abandoned. Healthcare workers aren't going to work.
In our newsroom at 780-466-6397. I'm Morgan Smith. Traffic every 15 minutes on Global News Radio 880.
Sounds. Know ye not your own selves how that Jesus Christ is in you, except ye be reprobate? This is a verse.
Well, we come to a point here with this particular epidemic, and it really calls into question.
Wow, so almost every radio station on AM is talking about COVID-19.
Between your teachers and your school, it's the best way to get through this day.
That's W1440 in Wetaskiwin. I guess we can do a marine band. This part of shortwave usually you don't get much. A little too much RF noise coming from the television in the house. Seems like it doesn't matter how far I go into the backyard, there's still so much RF noise. That's why I started doing a lot of my older videos, a lot of shortwave videos in the school field just down the block from my house because of all the RF noise from the television. In the local area. Noise. Yeah, so there's basically nothing there tonight. Shortwave we should find lots on shortwave tonight, even though it's not all that active tonight. There's still quite a bit on. I know CHU Canada's on. I heard Brother Stare. Those of you who have been in the shortwave hobby for quite a while know who Brother Stare is. The infamous shortwave religious radio preacher. Finally got the shortwave to work. You have to, for some reason, really. I need to spray that knob with WD-40. kind of hear WWV, but all the RF noise from the, like I said, from the television is taking over. This shortwave used to work actually not bad on this, but now it's starting to just fade out because I gotta spray that knob there with some WD-40. You can hear WWV. It's just all that buzzing you hear is RF noise from the television inside the house. Sounds like I hear a little bit of WWH from Hawaii.
As well, and if you've got questions or comments, just like our lovely list.
Oh, there's WWV again. Because WWV is such a strong shortwave signal that spreads across the band sometimes. There's CHU Canada, the Canadian time signal.
Canada, coordinated universal time, 2 hours, 15 minutes.
Post Office Box 691,
I mean,
South Carolina, in the United States of America.
he's been on, Brother Sarah's been on shortwave for years.
DER.
Every night.
It's 29480.
This devil of this power.
In the name of Jesus, we take this prayer. Amen and amen.
At this time, visit KimberlyAnnMinistries.com for a complete list of
So many shortwave ministries, you know, in the evening. There's the polytone station. There's some Morse code. Usually you don't get. Usually you only get that in single sideband. I should pull up my antenna satellite tonight, but I think it's dead. So gotta recharge the rechargeable nickel cadmium AA batteries that I put inside of there. I bought no, that wasn't at the antique shop, but it was at a thrift shop. I bought a battery charger for the iPhone satellite because I use rechargeable nickel-cadmium batteries in there instead of constantly having to buy double. Let me turn this down so it doesn't drown out my voice. I've been buying rechargeable nickel-cadmium. I know this is off topic from the video, but I've been buying rechargeable nickel-cadmium AA batteries for this radio, so you don't have to constantly go out and buy brand new AA's and spend more money. You just have to recharge. You just have to recharge the battery. And I bought at a thrift shop an old vintage Panasonic battery charger. It charges rechargeable D cells, AA cells, AAA cells, C cells, rechargeable 9 volts. A bunch of different batteries you can stick in there to charge. Works pretty good. WWV on 5 megahertz, of course. This will run off of I forgot to mention, this will run off a 6 volt direct current adapter, and it does have a phono jack, a headphone jack, and on the other side here it does have an external antenna jack, which is actually, I was surprised at how small the external antenna jack was. It's not very wide. I don't know, I've never seen a lot of antenna adapters that small, but you know. It's weird, it sounds like I'm hearing Morse code in the, what is this, the 6, well, why would there be Morse code in 5 megahertz? That's weird. Maybe that's just me.
Se ha comunicado como todas las teorías de conspiración defendidas por activistas contra China y algunos partidarios del presidente Trump, quien sugirió que
I don't remember
chino.
Station
Los mejores
is, that's
expertos
what?
hasta ahora parecen creer que fue
70
hecho
something
por el
megahertz, so
hombre.
that's
No tengo razón para desconfiar de eso en este asunto, dijo Pompeo. Sí, señor. El tema se complica. El tema se complica porque
I don't remember.
parece que la...
I know usually I can get BBC radio down to 5 megahertz or 6 megahertz somewhere down there. I want to say that's Radio Romania, but I don't know. I think I might be wrong.
Realmente no se va a saber, yo creo que va a demorar para... I need you, and he's here to show himself to you and cause you to be translated into the kingdom of God.
Dante's persecution of Christians.
Yeah, the one thing is, if you're a beginner in shortwave radio, the one thing you'll notice a lot of is religion. And, I mean, shortwave's usually best at night, but there's always so many religious stations. And I find I'm hearing a lot fewer of international stations and stuff like that. Because it depends on the time of day. Yeah, like I said, there's not much on shortwaves tonight. I don't know, maybe it's just this radio that's getting all the interference. I'm gonna try something real quick. Gotta unlock it. I always hit that stupid lock button by accident with this radio. And, back on the shortwave 2. Or 1, that works too. This is my good shortwave radio.
3 hours, 9 minutes. What is universal time?
No, it's not that bad. 5 megahertz. Yeah, it's just the radio. Doesn't sound that bad now, actually. See, as soon as I try the other radio, I'm gonna grab the WD-40 and spray this knob here real quick. Turns out the only can of WD-40 I have in the garage is this. And this one's always a pain in the ass because,
Auxiliary Radio System Organization, or MARS, will provide announcements on minute 10 of the WWV broadcast and minute 50 of the WWVH broadcast. These announcements will provide information to participants regarding the purpose, date, time, and location.
so So anyways, like I was saying, this particular can that I have of WD-40 is a pain in the ass to use because the nozzle on top is broken, so you really gotta shake it and press it good. Let me set the camera down real quick and...
Nada detectada que sean seguidos.
So I did end up taking the back cover off so I could spray the band selector knob here, because it is a little scratchy, and it sounds better. It sounds better now. And you don't have to worry about working it every time when you switch bands. So that's good now. And it does have a little schematic at the back here. The printing is so damn fine you can't even read it. It's so hard to... I don't even know if they made a Sam's on this. But you got your AM bar antenna or your FM bar antenna up top. Got the little tuner block down there. The speaker. And all your capacitors and resistors and stuff. And then this is the little battery configuration here. All you have to do is pull those pins down and open it up. When I originally opened the battery compartment, there was some old acid leaking probably for quite a while. At least it looked like it. Old Radio Shack batteries. They were completely shot, of course. There's just acid everywhere. So I sprayed it and cleaned up the inside, got all the acid out with some contact cleaner, and then I put some new batteries in, and I've got it working. And nothing else had to be done to it, and it works perfectly fine. And yeah. Yeah, that seems like it's working better now. Now I got that WD-40 on the band switch there, the band selector switch. Just need a little bit of a squirt because it's a little crusty. But other than that, it still works. It's in pretty good shape. The back panel is a little loose because I took some of the screws off at one point. I don't remember why. I think I vaguely remember I was trying to fix a signal IF issue. But I don't know. Anyways, so I think I'm gonna end off the video here. And I want to thank everybody for all their support on this channel. I've been trying to kickstart this channel up and going because I know I've been lacking on a lot of videos. I've changed my schedule now to every Thursday and Saturday at either 1600 UTC or 2 hours UTC. But I'm going to still keep the content pumping out as much as I can. And until the next video, thanks for watching. This is what I meant by the old Panasonic nickel-cadmium battery charger that I bought. You can charge all sorts of different rechargeable nickel-cadmium batteries. Right now I got the 4 AA Duracell batteries that I use for this for the Eton satellite, and I put them in the charger. All you gotta do is put them in the charger overnight, and next morning when you wake up, you can shove them back in your radio, and they're good to go. And you don't have to charge it every day, because batteries obviously last you quite a while. You only have to charge them once every maybe 3 months, sometimes even longer. It depends. Panasonic charger model PQ4BC, from January to March 1987. Usually when you put the batteries in, these 2 lights, 1 and 2, should come on and start glowing red to indicate that the batteries are charging. And it also comes with a couple of AAA battery adapters for charging AAAs.